What's going on, everybody? It's RC Poetic Soul coming at you on this rainy Tuesday mid morning here for a movie review. But before I start, I want to ask you guys to please like this video and subscribe to this channel and share this video kindly. I want to review this movie called All Night in a Day. It's on the Netflix platform. It's recently released. Like I say, it's entitled All in a Day. And we're going to talk about whether you should watch it or drop it. And we're going to give it a movie score. We're going to score it 1 to 10. So this movie stars Ashton Sanders. He's an up-and-coming actor. He's been in movies like Equalizer 2 and Moonlight. And it's also starring Jeffrey Wright, who is a veteran actor and is very good in that regard. This is a urban crime drama, and it is a very well shot and produced movie by, I want to say his name is Robert Cole of Black Panther fame. He's a writer. I want to say I got the name right. We're going to talk about this movie a little bit. So this movie is kind of about a kid that's trapped in a cycle of violence and abuse, and just feeling like he's not loved, and just feeling like his life doesn't really have a direction. But he's a rapper, and he's an aspiring rapper, and he's like in a life of crime, but he's not peddling drugs. So it's kind of interesting, because he hasn't dived or delved fully into the drug game, which, most movies about urban crime, dramas are. And I kind of like to say, if you've seen one, you might just about seen them all, just because, the reason why is because if you've seen a few, you've seen them all, is because for the most part, they've been overdone. And they've been recycled. Like, we've seen Boys in the Hood. We've seen Menace to Society. We've seen Juice. We've seen New Jersey Drive. We've seen Paid in Full. Dead Prez, Set It Off. So at a certain point, you say it's an urban crime drama. What can you expect different? Now, this movie doesn't give you anything groundbreaking, really. But it's definitely well shot and produced. And the main character keeps your attention. He's very engaging. The thing I like is it doesn't take him a lot of lines to get his point across. This movie plays out in flashbacks. It definitely jumps back and forth. Think Menace of Society with a few flashbacks to it. A lot more than when you just seen Kane as a baby. Or seeing Kane as a young child when his father was shooting that guy at the table while they were gambling. But for me, I think this movie, it begins well in a fortunate fashion. The guy who goes to jail, Ashton Sanders, who plays Jakor in the movie, it begins in horrific fashion. You witness a murder in front of the parent's daughter. I think it does have a good part, and it has a very, very inspirational message to it, even though it's a somber film. Like, who wants to watch about somebody being incarcerated all their life? But he basically pays for the sins of his father. I think it's very tragic, but also uplifting, because you learn a lot through this movie, and I learned a lot, and that's what you want for a movie to teach you something, or at least make you feel something. So for that reason, it's a 7.5 for that alone, because it is very affecting. I like about a good third of the movie. I don't like the final act of the film, and I'll discuss that here in a second. But for me, I think it's definitely a watch it. I like the supporting actors. His best friend TQ plays a really good role. His other friend Lamarck makes the best out of his of time on screen. This movie, like I say, there's nothing about it lighthearted, man. It's brutally honest. It's very, very, very gritty. And I definitely say it's a watch it. It's not a drop it at all. But it falls short because they don't develop some of the characters as much as they should. I know they were probably pressed for time. The father is better in flashbacks than he is in the present day. He does give his son a gift by kind of letting him know how things are in jail and how tough they are and how nobody's who they seem to be. Which leads me to the final act where I don't want to give it away. But I will say this. It could have been scripted a little bit better. The ending felt like it was a slightly directionless. I kind of get what they might have been going for, but, you know, and all in all, it's an acceptable ending, but I was hoping for a little bit more. So, you know, ultimately, I don't know if this is a film I would rewatch, but I definitely liked it a lot. And I think one of the main reasons why I wouldn't rewatch it is probably simply just because it's very, very, very dark. And although I like dark films, I don't want to watch about prison all the time. So, I mean, I just don't. But for me, it's a high quality 7.5, and I would say definitely watch it. So with that being said, I want you guys to go check that out. It's called All Night and the Day. I put the photo up for it at the beginning of this video, so feel free to check that out because I want to know what you guys think of the movie. We got nothing but time on our hands, some of us anyway, so let's try to check it out. And I was able to check it out, and I had a lot I had to do, so still, I would definitely say if you got nothing to do, give it a watch. Check it out. I'm gone. Y'all have a good day, okay? Peace. I might come back for another video. I don't know.